in Acadiana is
Ollie Bear.
Hey guys, look, we're in a science lab at Vermilionville. Lori Stickles is here. You are the Environmental Impact Director.
That's correct.
Okay, so what are you going to be doing on Earth Day?
So this is a tour that we actually offer. We're going to be offering it for free on Earth Day. The tour what we're going to do is we're going to use the buckets to cast into the lake and try to pull some macroinvertebrates. So, microscope, they're really hard to see. Macro, you should be able to see them with the naked eye. I know it's going to be a little hard for a camera to pick up, but your regular naked eye, the way you normally see, you should be able to see some guys swimming around in here. So what you can do now, I will have some set up if you don't want to fool with it and you just kind of want to see what we can find. I know we have some nematodes, we have some water mites, we have some back swimmers already pulled here. But if you want to cast your own, we'll have some buckets out there. You can try to pull and see what you can pull out there. And then we're going to help you identify it. And we're going to talk about why these tiny little bugs are important.
So if you have a hard time seeing them, you have this thing.
It's called a bug loop.
Bug loop.
Yep, they're readily available from the internet.
My God, that could be a monster in a horror movie.
But in reality, it's
teeny tiny.
Yeah, and again, all these little guys are really important to know. Like, you can do all the water testing in the world, but knowing which of these guys are currently in the water tells us a lot about how the water is doing. So there's some of these macroinvertebrates that love any water. They don't care. They are really, really resistant. There's some that are kind of picky, and then there's some that cannot handle any pollution at all. When we see those ones that can't handle any pollution at all, we know if they're existing in our lake, that our lake is doing really well. We don't have a lot of pollutants in there, and our lake is overall really, really healthy. So no big scientific equipment. Like we said, this is a turkey baster, but for our purposes, it's a giant pipette, and we'll find something in here and put it in there.
How
kind
cool.
of did it blind. And then those kids will try to identify it.
Lori, this is so cool. Look, this is a great place to tour. Bring your class here, bring your kids here. It's fun stuff. We're going to go back to you in the studio.